Hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Tomb Raider 4 The Last Revelation. This is 115 speaking. Let me welcome you to our brief return into Pharos, or whatever is left of Pharos, also called Temple of Isis, strange enough. Still not clear on that, not clear why. Anyway, by now, ideally, you should have 4 black beetles. Now, if by any chance you still don't have 4, please think about whether you found the one in Cleopatra's palaces. If not, you can still, pretty much retrieve the remaining 3 beetles here directly in Pharos. And the entire purpose of coming back here is to get our hands on a toy that we can wind up with the winding key to overcome the spikes obstacle in Cleopatra's palaces. That's it, that's pretty much it. Now, around the corner here we are gonna encounter a very familiar friend on which I demonstrated the power and potency of poison arrows. So now, I'm just gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna show you what Uzis do to these things, just so you have a reference point with which to compare the power of the poison. Dead. So, it took a significant fire from Uzis, about as much as one of the red and black assassins from Von Croy. But when, if you still remember in the two videos back in the playlist, when we used a poison arrow and circled around the pool somewhere around 20 seconds, all it took was this to bring it down. So again, this is what the poison arrows do. And like I said before, wherever these harpies, these golden Vraises are, that's where you basically need to go. Again, it guided us to the Scarab Pyramid, in case you ever get confused about the crossroads. So what I'm gonna do right now, I was so looking forward to this. This is such a beautiful mechanism, similar to the Guardian of Samarkand minimap with the laser on top of the ceiling. I mean, just observe. Okay, so let's put all 4 black beetles in. Again, you cannot put in broken beetles, and your inventory doesn't keep track of the number of broken beetles you collected. It always shows only 1, but there are only 3 in the entire game. Okay. I mean, the suspense is killing me. I mean, I know what's in, obviously, but I hope the suspense is killing you. Well, not killing you, maybe injuring you, yeah. Okay, and 1 more after this. If there isn't gonna be a chorus singing Alleluia, I'm gonna be a bit disappointed, even if this was a pre-Christian era. Well, there at least is heavenly light. Okay, this is... You know what this reminds me of? Back when boxed games were being sold, and Eidos especially had these strangely pyramid-like shaped boxes where they stored games even like Final Fantasy VII and the older Tomb Raider games that you could also flip to open. It took a while to open them up, but it was a journey opening that box up and sensing the smell of new video game. This is sort of what it reminds me of. Well, minus the smell, but plus the light. So there we go, let's pick it up. You already know what this is, don't you? This, my friends, is a mechanical scarab, and we have a combine option. Now I'm not gonna wind it up here, I'm gonna wind it up in Cleopatra's palaces, but it's exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna let this little fella run through the spikes safely so that Lara can pass through. Unfortunately, this little fella is also the most cruel joke the developers will play on you in the entire game, but I will explain that a bit later. For now, we have that 1 final kill of this level and that 1 final key item that we were after, so all we need to do is go back to Cleopatra's palaces. So, let me bring up the statistics screen. This was our 2nd visit into Pharos, the Temple of Isis. Of course, the split might be different depending on whether you want to go to Cleopatra's palaces for that 1 black scarab as first order of business and then return here to do everything else, or just refill your health via, level transitioning. Either way, we now have found all 20 items that are in this level, and, well, we only killed 6 out of 11 enemies, but if you don't consider the beetle swarms individual enemies, then, you can consider it 6 out of 6 kills. That's entirely up to you, but this is the logic I decided to use. And finally, we are still at 53 secrets count. We have not found any secrets in this level because it has none, but there is 1 secret that will bring us to 54 in Cleopatra's palaces, but later about that. So, another save here, and I will see you guys in the final level of Alexandria. My goodness, what a journey this has been.